searching sites, find a related term that you know you can add value to, but first you need to have a look at the videos that are doing well for that term already. This will tell you exactly what quality is needed. In terms of video quality, yes, but in terms of hooks and call to actions and storytelling and presenting, in order to get a lot of views for that topic. So if you do this, you find a keyword, you analyze what content's doing well, and then you create content to that standard or higher standard, or that standard but you're adding a little bit of flair into it, then you will naturally get more views because you're covering a popular topic that TikTok wants to serve, and you're doing it to a high enough quality to get people to engage. Or you could cut the learning curve and learn exactly what you need to do to grow a following on TikTok, like we did with Susan here, who when she first came to us was averaging about 250 views for every single video, and now her standard is 5,000 views, if not more. We helped Susan do this because she became a member of our TikTok Growth Academy, where we gave her hours of content to digest, teaching her everything she needs to know about creating the right content and optimizing it the right way, developed through years of trial and error on our part, and we gave her the one-on-one support she needed by having TikTok coaches on hand to ask questions, and with live weekly events. And we helped Susan stay accountable because she participated in our growth games, where we actually gave her hundreds of dollars last month because she did one of the best out of the group. So if you want to see results like these, click the link in our bio to learn more about our academy. We have limited spots. Make sure you get in before the end of March so you can participate in next month's competition, and we'll see you over there. Here are 4 truths you need to know if you want to become a successful content creator on TikTok, grow a following, make money on here. The sooner you accept these, the easier it is to progress. So I'm going to go through all 4, and the 4th one's the toughest one to get your head around. So make sure you save this and come back to it later and share so you can help other content creators grow. Now, the first truth about TikTok is that no matter what you do, no matter how perfect your targeting is, no matter how popular topics you're going after, no matter how awesome your hooks are, views are never going to be consistent, and views aren't always immediate. Expect to get some lower views as well as some higher views, and don't measure your success on each individual video. Instead, measure your success on how many views you're getting per week, per month, because that tells you if you're in the right direction. And obviously the second half to that, if you post a video and it gets 1,000 views within the first 1 or 2 days, that doesn't mean the views for that video are over. Weeks or months down the line, videos can pick up again. So it's so important to keep posting, keep adding these videos on top of each other, because you never know, in a month or 2, all of your old videos could start ramping up again. And that's really how you see some form of compounding growth from all the effort you're putting in. Now, hard truth number 2 is that TikTok kind of ignores you. And what I mean by this is you might create a video where you know exactly who you're trying to get in front of. You've done all your TikTok SEO, right? And if you don't know what TikTok SEO is, it just means that you've categorized your video the right way. Comment down below if you don't know what that is. And if I see a lot of them, I'll get a video out on that. So you might have done all your targeting perfect and nailed your hashtags, but once you post your video, it is completely up to TikTok what it categorizes your video as. It takes your optimizations as suggestions. If it finds that people are finding your content for a complete other category, it will categorize it completely differently. So if you understand that TikTok has its own idea what your content's going to do, who they're going to put it in front of, and what they're going to get it categorized as, then it's a lot easier for you to just try and optimize it as much as you can and just keep getting the content out. You can't control it. Hard truth number 3, if you're trying to grow on TikTok, is that what works for others won't always work for you. You might be breaking into a niche. You might see loads of viral videos within your niche. You might replicate them one for one if that's what you want to do, even though you shouldn't. You should be changing them up slightly, try and be a little bit original. But if you do this, it doesn't guarantee that you'll go viral too. Viral videos go viral for a specific reason. We don't always know exactly what that reason is. And it could even be something like the pitch and the energy of somebody's voice compared to somebody else's, and how well that's received by a lot of people. So yes, go for your niche, see what's going viral, because that helps you understand what your target audience wants to see. But in order to find out what works for you, you have to experiment. You have to approach it loads of different ways. And that's the only way that you're going to find out what works for you specifically. And the 4th truth, which initially makes you want to give up and then makes you want to buckle down, is that views don't mean anything unless you have a reason for people to watch. Right, fine, if you're trying to earn money through your views, good on you. But you're not going to make a lot of money unless you're getting hundreds of millions of views. So if you're not trying to monetize through your views, what else are you trying to do? Are you trying to grow a community of people interested in something you're interested in? Are you trying to promote a business? Are you trying to sell digital products? Are you trying to sell on TikTok Shop? If this is the case, then the more viral you go, sometimes the less impact those views have. Let's say I'm trying to bring on a new client through our marketing business, and I'm creating a video about how to scale companies and generate leads through using organic strategies on TikTok and using TikTok ads. That video will not go viral. It is much more beneficial for me to get 100 to 200 views from a lot of extremely relevant people compared to 100,000 views of people who just want to know how TikTok works. So in order to make TikTok something that's worth it to you, you have to make your views mean something. If your views mean something, then it's a lot easier for you to just get up and create content, and it makes you a lot happier with your view count because you know the views that you're getting are really, really relevant. TikTok is a platform where if you learn how to get views on a consistent level from the right people and build a community that engage with you consistently and have a way to monetize that's relevant to the people you're getting to views from, within 6 to 12 months, you can have a second income or even replace your current income. That's the reality of TikTok. You could go viral tomorrow even if you have one follower. So we are helping people do this. We have people completely changing their lives on TikTok, all through what we're teaching in our academy and the one-on-one support that we're giving within there. So if you want to grow on TikTok and turn it into something that you can monetize, then click the link in our bio and claim a spot in our academy before it's too late.
Building in public is a terrible idea for new creators. You hear this all the time. It is, hey, doesn't matter where you're at in your creator career, just share the journey, tell people how things are going. I disagree. I really do. And let me just try to convince you with basic psychology. Okay, ask yourself this. Do you care? Do you care that a 24-year-old white kid from Indiana is starting a clothing company and it's day 14? You don't know this kid? He has 100 followers. His name's Marshall. No, you don't care. You truly don't care. Now, do you care if a 24-year-old white kid named Marshall from Indiana is reflecting on building a $1 million clothing company? Yeah, this person built a company. I'm curious how he got there. 1 million is not a massive number, but I'm still intrigued, right? So many creators say, hey, you know what? People giving creator advice. Just share your journey, share your journey, share your journey. Don't share your journey, guys, if you are new. If you are new to creating, if you already have, a couple thousand, 100,000 followers, or you're making good money, go ahead and share your journey. People care about you. You have social proof. If you are new, do not start with that. Let me explain what to do instead. You should curate in public. I'm going to get into this later. Build in private until people beg for you to build in public. One more time. You should curate in private. Write this down. Curate in private while you build in public until people beg, or while you build in private. Curate in public while you build in private until people beg for you to build in public. Okay, curate in private. We're going to break down all three of these. Curate in public. My gosh, dude. I'm butchering this. Curate in public, build in private until people beg for you to build in public. Curate in public. Let's talk about it. On your journey, don't share what you're doing because nobody cares. Share what you are learning along the way and truly make it valuable. Okay?